Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Here to take you guys through the latest patch for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Obviously, we've talked ad nauseum about the PC version of the game. I haven't played it in a couple of days. I've been busy with a couple of other games that I am currently playing. Civilization 7 came out. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out. I've been playing KCD 2 for a while, though. Civ 7 just came out, and there's a bunch of other games that I'm just trying to juggle a lot of stuff. My Spider-Man 2 playtime is around 12 hours, but since the two hotfixes, since I have disabled ray tracing, which isn't ideal, I have had a fairly good experience. No crashes, some bugs and hiccups here and there. My total playtime, by the way, is 12.3 hours on the game, so a little bit on the lower side. I know people that have already beaten the game, have 30 plus hours in the game, etc., etc. I already beat this game on PlayStation. It's not like something that's absolutely weighing on me that, oh, I need to beat this game ASAP. And as the PC version gets better and better, hopefully this will incentivize people to actually check the game out. I don't know if y'all want to spend $60 on the game, but I do think the game itself is quite good, and I'd be remiss if I don't give a mention to our good friends over at Green Man Gaming. They do have the game discounted. You use the code FEB15 and you will save 15% off on the game. You'll get it for $51 and you won't pay tax either, so I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. If you're an XP member, you'll already get it for $51 Steam key. Y'all know how it works. But as I always say, everybody's experience is different. While my experience has gone from absolute garbage to generally fairly decent, although I still have yet to play the game with ray tracing enabled because that just totally breaks the game and that's not ideal. But let's go through the official first patch. Patch 1 for Marvel Spider-Man 2 PC is out now. The update includes several crash fixes based on feedback from many of you and our crash reporting system, which we really appreciate all of you helping us by providing information to make improvements. This patch also adds menu toggles for film style animation and comic SFX improvements to the way New Game Plus can be started, and fixes for some visual bugs related to DLSS ray reconstruction and ray tracing. So maybe some of the issues on that front have been improved. We've also implemented a backup system for autosaves and fixed a range of UI related bugs. You know, the game crashing a lot really opened my eyes to how great Marvel Spider-Man 2's autosaves are at the very least. Crashing is absolutely annoying and a game-breaking experience, but you know what would be worse? Crashing and then having to replay like 30 minutes of the game. Thankfully, Spider-Man 2 regularly autosaves, and I haven't had an instance where I really had to replay much of the game, so that's good. Thanks to updates to Sony's crash reporting system, we can now receive screenshots along with crash reports. This will give us additional insights into where issues occur frequently in the game. We are committed to improving your experience and continue to work on regular updates with more bug fixes, improvements, and performance optimizations. You may have given us feedback about something that is not included in this patch. We are aware of your reports and have posted a list of workarounds and troubleshooting steps for commonly reported issues. Okay, so this is the release notes on the first patch. Various crash fixes based on player feedback and data from our crash reporting system, improvements to crash reporting with screenshot support. Film style animation and comic SFX can now be toggled via settings, game, and camera. User interface improvements to simplify starting a New Game Plus. Implemented autosave backups at key points in the story. The game will create a backup of the autosave slot. Added mouse scrolling to the manual load and save menu. Various improvements and bug fixes to the user interface. Reduce noise and character hair when using DLSS ray reconstruction. Enemies' web to surfaces will no longer have a black background when using ray trace shadows and ray trace ambient inclusion. Fix the bug related to ray trace reflections that could cause pixelation artifacts along water edges, and settings for subtitle text size, closed caption text size, icon and prompt size, and audio listening mode are no longer synchronized between different devices. If you encounter any issues, please contact Nix's support and supply the requested files to help us gather more data and insights. The game is still listed as unknown as far as Steam Deck compatibility. I am curious if they're gonna try to get this game at a playable state. From what I hear, I played the game on the ROG Ally and it was able to run, however it would just crash a lot, and you know, at that point the game is unplayable to me. I wouldn't say that on the Ally the game is at a playable state, but when the game doesn't crash, 720p set to the lowest settings, I was getting fairly decent performance. And then implementing FSR, I think my final attempt at playing the game, I had it at 1600 by 900 at low settings, and it was playable until the crashes would just screw you over, like it is what it is. That essentially makes it unplayable. I had read that people playing it on the deck, they could play it at very low settings and get a decent frame rate, but it would start crashing as well. So that's the issue as far as the deck. The Ally really does seem to be a VRAM issue that is causing people to crash out of the game, and I have an RTX 4070 which has 12 gigs of VRAM, and it seemed like playing at 4K, this game was cracking 12 gigabytes, so like that's an issue, and hopefully they do remedy that. And it could feasibly be possible to get this game running on the deck and have it at least as a deck playable or verified game. So we'll see if that ultimately does happen. Currently, the game is down to 12,000 concurrent players, which is kind of wild to see. Let's actually pull up FF7 Rebirth's concurrent player count, which I imagine at this point has fallen quite a bit. It is the longer game, so I imagine it'll be more sustainable. But FF7 Rebirth has 20,000 concurrent players right now. And if you were to ask me about a month and a half ago which game would have had the higher concurrent player count, I would have easily said slam dunk Marvel Spider-Man 2. Now, to be fair, FF7 Rebirth is available in more regions, and it's not like FF7 Rebirth is a perfect PC version either. I mean, it's got a mostly positive PC reception, but it's got 7,400 reviews at 76% positive, and Spider-Man 2 currently is at 7,000 reviews, 64% positive. Like, that's not that far off. And remember, while my experience in Spider-Man 2 has swung, no pun intended there, to being, I guess, fairly acceptable. I mean, I have to disable ray tracing, which I still think is quite egregious, but I need to go back and try it again with ray tracing enabled. It's just, see, like, that stuff's annoying. Now I have a set of settings that the game is working. I don't want to mess with that and break the game again and then go back to crashing. I don't want to go through the trial and error troubleshooting of, oh, is this game now gonna work on my PC after this patch? Like, that stuff's always gonna be a little annoying to me, and that's one of the realities you just have to face when it comes to bad PC versions. And you would have hoped that a game like this would have just been quality right out the gate. But, as far as PC reception standpoints, like commercial success, I know concurrent player count, and I've been very vocal about this in the past, isn't the best barometer, but it's the only public barometer we can really use, and I would have to say that that number is fairly disappointing. Well under half of Spider-Man 1, a much quicker turnaround than the previous game. It's just something to consider as far as that's concerned. I think the game, from a gameplay standpoint, is great. Narratively, I know people have their issues with it, but man, the symbiote-suited Spider-Man, just an absolute joy to play as. But nevertheless, that game will be continuing to get better and better. Would I pick it up now? I would probably say wait, continue to wait unless you're a big fan and you've really been wanting to play the game. But yeah, if you do want to pick it up, a little bit cheaper over at GMG at $51, no tax, Steam key included, but the first major patch has rolled out. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.